Yeah, it's a PS4 controller on a PS3. I'm using this adapter here. Uh, it has full functionality, so press the home button. It comes up. So if I press this, it works. Usually, the home button doesn't work. That functions as a in PS2 games. That functions as the select button. If you were to compare, let's say you were to play like the PS3 analog stick, I think it's not quite the same as the PS2 one. It's not quite the same. I think the PS3 might be even looser in the like in how it's like. But the PS4 is like, see how quick that is. See how quick it is. So compared to the PS2, it's like that's slower. So that's better because it's quicker. So it's like, but does it have more range? You see how it's bigger? Then it's bigger. Well, maybe it's just. I mean, but like you can get used to both. Like if you play a PS2 game with this and a PS2 game with that, what's better? That depends. Some people actually use some people use those adapters to use a PS4 controller or a PS5 controller on a PS2. They play PS2 games with these because they feel better than these to some people. So these actually feel better than the original PS2. But I mean, if you're a gamer, if you've played a game before, you just get used to anything. You can get used to absolutely anything because you that's just how it is. Well, it depends because some gamers actually you ask some people and they say these are better. So some people actually don't. Well, they say that, but if they were to actually play on these again, they would probably. I mean, they would get used to it. But some people use these um, with these adapters or whatever adapter on PS2 because they feel better to use on PS2 and PS3, obviously. Um, PS3, which I'm doing here, you can see. I'm pressing the home button with the PS4 controller here and shows up on screen. So, but usually without the adapter, you won't be able to press the home screen button and exit the game. You won't be able to do that. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. But like, are these better? Like these, yeah, you can tell. Uh, they move slower, so you might actually be able to be more precise. You might actually be able to be more precise with them, because they move slower, so you can like. These are, well, you can do the same thing, but these have a shorter distance when you can tell like. Uh, when you do that. So yeah, what's better? It really depends on who you ask. So yeah, I mean these do actually feel like I haven't played on a PS2 controller in a while, but these feel they just feel faster. So if you want to play a game, you can have an advantage if you play with these, I think, because these have a shorter distance to when they go from there to there or whatever. Then these use a longer time, I think. It does feel that way. They feel slower, so than these. So yeah, it's nice to be able to use this on the PS3 with the home button and whatever. That's cool.